And then like cold coffee, yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. And it's not even supposed to be cold, but it's just as cold because it's been sitting here for a couple hours. You know, it's how it is. Hello and welcome. Oh goodness. In today's video, we're gonna do some unboxing here. Some of my new products, some things I bought from Sephora recently. And might even be an Ulta thing or two in here too. I can't remember. Anyway, so we're about to unbox all this and see what I picked up from Sephora and Ulta in a recent haul. So if you like that kind of content, make sure you stay tuned. Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me here today. If you're returning, thank you so much for your continued support. If you're new, welcome. Hello. So glad to have you here. If you like this kind of content where we just talk all things makeup, do lots of reviews, then make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe down below. It would be great if you turn on all notifications. That way you're alerted to my content. And then otherwise, we're just gonna go ahead and get right into this because, you know, I wanna see the goodies. I'm ready. How about you? Yay! All right, are you like me and you're just like Christmas all the time, every day, all day? Yeah. So let me make sure, did I grab, oh yeah, I remembered my scissors. So we are about to go to town here. Sorry for the mess here, but like I only have so much space here to put it. So yes, again, I recently, Ulta just had their 21 days of beauty for fall, and then Sephora just had a sale, 20% off on their foundations. So yeah, went a little crazy. So there were a couple of last minute things here that I was still waiting for from Ulta from the 21 days of beauty. So I did do a separate 21 days of beauty video, but I just wanted to include this as well so you could see what else I got, the last couple of things that were remaining. And yeah, so that's it from that bag. But this was a couple of the last things that I got from Ulta, the 21 days of beauty. They are the Kylie duos, the lip gloss and lip, pencil. And I just wanted to see because I heard they, or she recently reformulated, repackaged, all that good stuff. So I was just curious if this new, I didn't like the old one. It was way too drying for me. But I was really curious if this new one, how this would work. So this one here is called Exposed and it is matte, which I don't know if there's different formulas, but I just liked this, like there were different pencils with it and some of them I just couldn't tell. It's hard to tell online. Oh yeah, that's a pretty color. I think that'll work really well for my skin tone. So I'm really excited to try these. So stay tuned and I will do a little review on these to see if the formulation is better than the previous. But I got all three all together because I didn't know. It's really hard to tell the colors online. So this one looks a little bit more of a pink tone, so we'll see. But this one is in Decay and it is matte as well. So I'm just gonna do this lip liner as well because I'm just curious. Oh yeah, that's definitely more pink, a little bit deeper too. Yeah. So, oops. Yep, so I'm just gonna move the trash out of the way so you can see me doing that. And then this one here is Angel, which looked a little bit deeper. So I was just, wanted to mix it up a little bit. Move the package out of the way there. So yeah, this one is a little bit deeper. And then this liner, I don't know, looks a little bit similar to the other one, but who knows? Some of the liners might even be the same with a different, let me see if the numbers are different. 114102, 114702. Okay, so those are slightly different. And then 109802. So yeah, I guess they're all different. They're just slightly different. Okay. All right, so anyway, stay tuned for those. I will be reviewing those, let you know what I think. I'm just gonna get those out of the way so I don't mix them up. So yeah, I think this is the last thing from Ulta Beauty that I had been waiting to get. Okay, I think I know what this is, yeah. Yes, so what I did is I did order the little Naked 3, this little small travel palette. I have the Naked 3 and not even that I've used it that recent or anything, but I do like these small palettes like this. I found I had one and it was like perfect for travel. So I really wanted to grab that for like traveling, and I really like those tones. I think this look really good with my eye color. So yeah, so I did get that, and then with it, which is kind of cool too, so I can try out some other, I did get it came with a little sampler of some foundations. So, and it looks like we have Lancome in there, the ColourPop Pretty Fresh, there's Cover FX, I see the It Cosmetics CC Cream, and then this little NARS is in there, and then Pure 4-in-1. Okay, oh, it's a concealer actually, so, okay, cool. Yeah, I don't think I've used the concealer. Okay, cool. But yeah, so that was it for the Ulta stuff. And then now we're gonna get into the actual Sephora stuff. So it's funny that these boxes, I mean, literally there's like a couple of items in there. It cracks me up, but you know, that's okay. We're just gonna go with it. So I'm just gonna open up this box real quick. And then I have some other stuff sitting around here too that I just recently picked up. Because some of these, a lot of these, like I said, Sephora had their foundation sale here recently. 20% off of all of their foundations. So I did pick up a bunch to try because I'm really trying to find that like perfect everyday foundation. So yeah, so I probably went a little crazy, but you know, what's life if you can't go crazy, you know? So get rid of the trash. All right, yeah, so in this one we have the, oh yes, this is the BeautyBlender serum of theirs, the Bounce Skin Tint. So yeah, I was really curious about this one. I guess I have to open it the other end, but I did get mine. I think it's in light, yeah, light 5. So hopefully we'll see if this is a good match. So what I'll probably do is just show you everything here, and then if I can, in between, just put some swatches. Man, they like adult proofed this one. Okay, my world. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so this is one, it's, I love that bottle though. I think that's so pretty. But it's in this nice like frosted bottle, glass bottle. I think it's, yeah, glass bottle. And it's got the dropper. I'm not necessarily crazy about the dropper, but I understand for these lighter, thinner foundations, it's probably easier way to go with those. So you don't just, you know, empty out too much. And of course got my little samples. So, yep, that's it in that box. I'm gonna set that one aside. Whew, here we go. Oh. Well, this one was like partly open. Okay, I don't know. Just gonna hope everything's in there. Wow, I mean, really Sephora though. Look, I mean, look at that box. I mean, look at that. I don't know if you can tell how beat up it is. I mean, it's literally like dented in. Like, what in the world? Okay, whatever. As long as my stuff's in there in one piece, whatever. All right. So again, some more foundations. Let me just make sure we have what we're supposed to have. BareMinerals, Rare Beauty, Givenchy. That one a little fancy too. Got some higher end luxury ones too. So I did pick up the BareMinerals Complexion Rescue. Again, just wanted to try some ones I haven't tried to see what I think. So there's that one. And this one I did get in Natural 5. And just for reference, my skin, I do have combination. I used to be, I feel like more oily, but more recently I feel like I've been drier. I don't know if it's the, you know, skincare products I'm using different stuff. I don't know if it's that. I don't know if it's, you know, environment and just, you know, changes in that, stress. I mean, I don't know. But I feel like I've been more dry lately and just getting a little bit oily in the T-zone, but mostly just dry. So just so you know, and then of course I am light, and I was told I have neutral with warm undertones. So I did go to like, I think Ulta or Sephora, it might have been Sephora, and you know, a couple years ago, just to find out. And I most of my, you know, products I get like light neutral. I do like the neutral undertones where it's not too warm or too pink. So, or you know, too yellow, too pink. Another one I got here is Rare Beauty. Oh yeah, I finally bought the Rare Beauty. I had never tried it out before, so I bought this one. Heard some, yeah, I think there's some mixed reviews, but I feel like that's with everything. But yeah, there's the Rare Beauty. I do like the design of her packages. I think it's just really cool, like the message and everything she puts on the packages. You know, I think it's just really nice. So there it is, Rare Beauty. And then this one is in 210N, which is neutral. And this one has one of the big doe foots. So trying that out. Again, I've been doing, I don't know if I mentioned in this video or my recent video, but I am doing foundation reviews and wear tests. So I've been doing a different foundation every day because I work 12-hour shifts, work overnight, work with masks 12 hours a day. So I've been trying some foundations to see how they wear, you know, how they look after that long of wear, because I mean, you know, normal day, I mean, not every day you're wearing foundations for over 12 hours, but in my case, with my work, by the time I put my makeup on, go to work, come home, it's probably at least a good almost 15 hours of wear that my makeup has been on. So I think that's a really good, gives me a really good, you know, wear test and help me really find out what's gonna work. So yeah, so anyways, that's a Rare Beauty one. So I'm just gonna move these boxes out of the way. And then, oh, the fancy one, Givenchy. I got the Prism Libre Skin Caring Glow Foundation. Ooh, I mean, look, just fancy. Oh, Yes. But you know what's funny though? This package itself reminds me of Dollar General's Believe Beauty bottle. So I mean, you know, other than the cute little emblem and stuff on there, but anyways, whatever. But this one is in 2N150. Maybe I'm saying that right? I think that's, yeah, okay. And again, it was a light neutral, looks a little light, so we're gonna have to see how this works. Hopefully it'll work. If not, I have to trade this one out because yeah, that's too expensive to just deal with whatever. So again, we'll see how that works. All right, next box, here we go. We're getting there. God, this one looks beat up too. What in the world? What in the world is UPS doing? Are you like playing kickball with my boxes? Like, I don't know. I don't understand. Do you guys like get packages? Like sometimes I wonder, I'm like, what? Like where in the hell has this been? Like, did this go from like, I mean, you just imagine like it being kicked around and thrown, you know, I'm like, oh my God, I don't know. But anyways, all right. So yes, another Sephora order. And this one, a couple little sample things again, which I'll just put to the side. And then this one, oldie but goodie. I did get a new Estee Lauder double wear just because mine was number one in the wrong shade, and number two, it's really old. And I was like, you know, let me just see how I feel about it now, because Stephanie Marie a while ago, I think it might have been actually a year ago, did a video, sorry, let me scoot up, like I'm way over, did a video showing how to put this on with make it look more natural, not so cakey and thick and full coverage. So yeah, so I really want to try that now that I have a good shade in it. And you know, again, it's just an oldie but goodie. So during a sale, now's the time to get a replacement. So, and then I did also get the Dior Forever Skin Glow foundation. And again, I have one face, so you know, I know this is a lot of stuff, but you know, with a channel and wanting to review this stuff and see, like I said, I've really been on the hunt for my perfect foundation. So again, this is the Forever Skin Glow. This one's in 2N. I have the Natural Nude and I have the Dior Face and Body, which, oh, you know what, let me grab, because I don't think I did, but let me show you. All right, so this one, the Forever Natural Nude, I actually bought off of Dior's site itself, and I think I got this like late spring, almost summertime. I did find though the color's a little bit dark, so I can get away with this like in summertime when I'm tanning, you know, or a little, not tanning, but you know, a little bit more tan, just naturally tan. So I know that the 2N is more my shade, so I got this one. So my thought is, if nothing else, I could mix these two. It might actually be a great combination between the two, since this one's really glowy, depending on how glowy it is. And then I finally did break down to get the Dior, which I had gotten this actually a couple weeks before I knew they were having a sale. But this is the Dior Backstage Face and Body foundation, and this one is in 2N, and that's how I knew this is actually my actual real color, because like I said, that other one was definitely a little too dark, and then I tried that one. It's definitely a good color for me. So again, now that I have all three Diors, we're going to see which one I like the best, so I might do a comparison of those two to see which one is my favorite of those. So stay tuned for that as well. And the last box, and I'll show you some of the other stuff that I got too that I had already like unboxed, but yeah, now that you get to see it. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm sorry. This is actually from Urban Decay itself. Urban Decay online, I saw that they were having a 30% sale. Plus, signing on as a new customer, whatever, I got 15%, so actually 45% off. I actually did go ahead and pick up a new eyeliner. I have the 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil. This one I got in Perversion, which is the deep black color. I don't have a lot of black eye pencils. I usually go for like a black brown or like a deep brown color is really my favorite. But I know I wanted one that was like more pigmented and a little bit more blendable than the ones I have. And like I said, with the sale, I was like, yes, definitely. And the other one I really wanted, which is why I even ordered this one. And again, I'm sure you can use that to tightline as well. But this one is the 24/7 Waterline Eye Pencil. So it's supposed to be specifically for tightlining. So I got this one, and this one is in Legend, which is another black, like a black pencil. But this one, my eyes are very sensitive. I've been noticing lately more than ever that, and I don't know what's causing the sensitivity, but again, I don't know if it's, you know, a mixture of allergies and just whatever, or if it's actually, but certain days I can definitely tell as my eyes are a little bit more watery and a little bit like after I've applied my, you know, eyeshadow, eyeliner, mascara, all that stuff, that my eyes are definitely a little bit more sensitive. And so I don't know if it's eye pencil. I don't know if it's, so I'm kind of trying to, you know, navigate that as well and narrow it down to what's causing the irritation, hopefully. But I figured since this one is specifically a waterline, I'm hoping that means it's a little bit more hypoallergenic or a little bit more, you know, for sensitive type eyes, sensitive skin, since it's made that way. So I'm going to try that one out and see how I like it. I also got another Urban Decay Vice lipstick. I showed the one in my other video, the Liar one, and then this one is Uptight, which I think I remember from the original formulation, but I think this one might be good for me for like, you know, more of the like cool tone or more like pinky toned looks, because the other one's a lot more warm toned, you know, like a peachy tone. So I think I remember having this from before and I really liked it, so I got that. And I got another of the Moon Shadows, Moon Dust, whatever. And this one is in Solstice, which is looks like a really, really pretty color online. But yeah, it looks, ooh, that has like a pretty shift. I mean, just looking at it in here, I see purple, I see like a green blue color. Oh man, that's really pretty. So I got that as well, and you have to, I'll link down below, but I did a recent video of my 21 Days of Beauty Ulta purchases, and I'll show you those and show you the other Moon Dust shadows that I got in there. Now, other than that, again, I kind of went on this foundation hunt here, and again, with everything being on sale, some of this I got there, some of this I got at Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty sale as well. Some of the things I picked up here from Sephora, I did get the new YSL, like their new line called NU, and this is the Bare Look Tint. And I did get mine in New 5, I think is the color. I think that's what that says. So still good, waiting to try this out. So I really like the YSL, the other one I have, which is like the Longwear, whatever. I really like that one, so I picked that up. I also picked up this Shiseido Synchro Skin Radiant Lifting Foundation. I have the original one that came out maybe just about 2 years ago, year and a half ago. I can't remember exactly. This one's Broad Spectrum SPF 30, and this color is in 240 Quartz, which is a little bit darker than the other one. That was part of the issue I had with the other one. Is number one, it was kind of drying. It looked a little bit like flaky and, you know, just looked dry on my face. This one, of course, being more radiant, I'm hoping that'll solve that problem. And the shade on the other one is a little too light, so I'm hoping again with this shade it'll be a little bit better match. But I saw Taylor Wynn recently review this one or talk about this one, and she said she really, really likes it and likes it way more than the other one. So I'm gonna give that a try. Then I finally picked up Bobbi Brown's Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation, SPF 15, full cover, oil-free shine control. So I did pick this up as well. Beautiful frosted glass bottle. And this is an N042 beige. So hoping that'll be a good color match as well. Some of the other ones I picked up here. Showed you the BeautyBlender one. Didn't mean to grab that one. Make sure I'm grabbing everything here. I think that's everything. I also picked up this Lawless Conceal the Deal foundation. I saw Samantha March do a review on it. I knew at first she was not very fond of it, but she said, you know, as she was wearing it longer, she actually really liked it. This is in color Sand, so we're gonna, you know, see how that goes too. But again, trying to find my perfect foundation, so I got quite a few. Estee Lauder. Now these are ones I actually got, I think either Ulta or, oh wait, hold on, sorry, I forgot this one, Sephora. This one is Sephora's brand S Clean Glowing Skin Foundation, and I really like the Best Skin Ever, whatever it's called. I really, really like that foundation. So figured I'd give this one a try, but this is in shade 5. So give that a try, and I think that's it for my Sephora. Okay, so yeah, so these ones are what I got during Ulta. I got the Estee Lauder Futurist Hydra Rescue Foundation. This one is in 2N1 Desert Beige. I'm really, really enjoying this foundation. I've worn it maybe at least 2 to 3 times. So far, I'm really, really enjoying that. It looks beautiful on my skin, just looks like skin. It's just, and gives that nice glow, loving it. I picked up the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Skin Milk finally, and this has actually won a Allure Best of Beauty award for this year. I don't know why. I mean, it's okay, but I don't think it's that great. But this is in shade 540 Light. I have worn this maybe once. One reason I hesitated on that one is because of Samantha March's review, where she had a lot of issues like with pilling and, you know, issues with the foundation applying. So I was really, really nervous and hesitant to purchase that, but then I've seen a lot of other people review it and say it's like one of their favorite foundations. So I was like, for 10 bucks, at least give it a try. So actually so far it's been okay for me. Now, I mean, is it like my favorite foundation? Probably not, but again, I mean, when you're comparing it to YSL and Dior and Armani and some of the other foundations, yeah, it's a little hard to like, you know, give it that great of a review compared to those, but you know, again, it's not also not very fair on its part either though. Okay, another one I got here, which now is like one of those like why did I wait moments, but Smashbox Halo Healthy Glow All-in-One Tinted Moisturizer. I did finally pick up this. I got light neutral, which might be a tad dark, but because it's like that more skin tinted moisturizer kind of thing, I can definitely make it work. But this one, I love this one. I love the glow it gives. It just melds into my skin. It looks natural, beautiful. I love this foundation. It's definitely one of my top ones right now so far. Now again, I got a lot to try, so we'll see. Another one that I'm like, why did I wait, is Anastasia Beverly Hills, the Luminous foundation. This one is in shade 210N. Oh my goodness, I love this foundation. I've worn it a couple times now to work, and I remember the first night I wore it to work, like somebody actually said, hey, well, you know, what's up with your skin? And like commented, you know, complimented my makeup in general. And I was like, oh, okay. But I just noticed like that one's definitely more of a full, you know, like medium to full coverage foundation. And, but it is beautiful. It just looks so natural on my skin. It doesn't feel heavy, even though it's, you know, fuller foundation, but I really, really like it. Now, one that I recently just picked up with the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, which I mentioned in that video, is the Hey Honey Trick and Treat CC Cream, active moisturizing cream, sorry, with honey and propolis. Now, this one I got light to medium, which might be a little bit too dark. It is actually what I'm wearing today, which, I mean, I made it work, you know, just I tried to blend it in with the rest of, you know, my neck and everything else to try, so hopefully it doesn't look too off, but it was a little dark, but it's okay. Is it my favorite foundation? No, but I mean, you know, I got to get a little bit more time. I think I've worn it twice now, so I have to give, you know, a little bit more of a feel on that one and see what I think. And then lastly, what I got here is Flower Beauty's Get Real Serum foundation. Now, I don't know if this is newer or not, but when I went on Flower Beauty, I was actually looking for some other products, and I saw this just show up, and I know the light illuminating or whatever it's called, the other foundation, is such a big hit. Mine I had in the wrong color, so I was like, you know, I didn't get to really give it a full view, full wear, but I really wanted to try this since I'm really into like serum and skin tints and, you know, lightweight foundations. I wanted to give this a try, so I got mine in Nude L3. It's a little bit light, but a lot of the colors that were like in my range were out of stock, so I didn't really have much choice, but it's okay. I've only worn it once, so we'll see as I try it some more, but let me know. I don't know if this is a newer one, if this has been around for a while and I just missed the mark, like I just didn't see it or didn't know about it. I don't know, but it's definitely newer to me because I didn't know about it. So anyways, well, thank you for being here with my unboxings. It was, you know, that was like a medium unboxing, but you know, I mean, it's a lot of like, for some reason, I've really been into complexion stuff lately. Like, definitely loving cream products. Definitely loving my foundations and testing those out and seeing what works for my skin. But yeah, that's really been my jam lately. I don't know. So yeah, let me know what you think below. Leave any comments. You know, anything you want to see specifically, maybe a wear test or just more in-depth thoughts or feelings on any of these foundations. Let me know any of your suggestions down in the comments. And otherwise, though, that's what I got for you today. I hope you enjoyed this content. If you do like it, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, I'd love for you to subscribe down below and turn on all notifications. That way you do know when I post content. I'm trying to get on a regular schedule, so bear with me, but I'm trying to have videos up every Saturday as much as I can. That's really all I can like kind of finagle in there at this point, just with my schedule. But anyways, so yeah, let me know any suggestions down below, but I'd love to hear from you guys. Love to see you come back again. So otherwise, I do hope you have a wonderful day. Hope to see you again soon, and enjoy your day. See you later. Bye. Put this on without making, you know, to make it look more natural, not so cakey and thick and man. Okay, I knocked it out. Thank goodness. Woohoo! Oh yeah, feels good to finally. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging in there with me. Yeah. See you next time. Oh, it smells so good in here. I think I talked about it in another video, but I have my Paris Cafe candle going from Bath & Body Works. Oh my gosh, if you love coffee like I love coffee, and you love anything coffee scented like I love coffee scents, then I highly recommend you pick up the Paris Cafe candle from Bath & Body Works. And if you'd like any fall candle suggestions, so like my top picks, things that I either picked up or have enjoyed, let me know, and I can do a little review on those as well and give you my suggestions for fall. Yes, but otherwise, see you guys later. Bye. Oh my, now I have to get around the boxes. Whoops. Oh Lord, I need space. I need space. So freaking tight in here. Okay.